Good morning everyone. It is Wednesday, which is the very first day of the Basecamp after the bootcamp portion, and we have exciting things happening. We have a keynote right after the breakfast. Grant Imahara from Mythbusters is showing up and giving us keynotes. I'm fairly stoked about that. I need to go get breakfast because I'm a bit too hungry. I kind of stayed up too late editing the previous video, so I'm just gonna go ahead. But before heading out, I just wanted to show you the view of the room because it is very cool, and I don't know how I'm gonna get around this, but I love something that is out there. I just wanted to share that with you. Mini golf course. The weather's very hot here, so being out there during the day is just not gonna happen. But hopefully I'll get a chance because I really love mini golf. Anyways, shooting out the door. Technical difficulty.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm Joseph.
Hi,
Very nice
Joseph.
to meet
Grant,
you.
nice. Hi, YouTube.
And I'm gonna phrase your question better this time.
Okay.
What was the very first 3D CAD model that you've made, and when was it?
The first 3D CAD model I made was of my robot Deadblow for BattleBots, probably 1999. It was a really neat way for me to make sure that all the components fit, that I could design my armor and my frame. It was neat. No worries.
Just say hi, that's all.
All right,
thank you very much. That's still fine.
You can see I have a lot of experience with this.
I'm Chris Fulmer. I'm the product manager of the extensibility team as well as the extension warehouse. I probably don't remember the exact first, but I do remember the first kind of big project that I tackled with it in college. I was doing landscape architecture and I made a resort. You know, I had modeled small things before that, but that was the first one where I really dug in and tried to learn SketchUp.
Hi everyone, this is Ed Aguilar.
Back in 2001,
2001.
I discovered SketchUp when it was version 4. I came across SketchUp and it's like, oh my god, this is so simple. So that was version 4. I remember in my room, and of course, like what everybody did was I modeled my room.
Monday, and it is time to just crash and sleep. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, now day 2 of Basecamp, and I'm just heading out for breakfast. And because I'll be doing a presentation today, there are a couple of things that I need to make sure, which is camera here, my backpack and the laptop, also a VR headset with different equipment inside. So let's head out. So I've met Justin right here. He's a man, and he's got awesome channel going on.
So the very first SketchUp model I made, I think, was a construction model to illustrate like just kind of spacing and how things were going to fit inside a space. So seeing if something was going to fit in the space, it was just like a box with another box. But it was so easy, and just kind of grown since. And, oh, this was probably 10 or 11 years ago. It's been a while.
So you've been with SketchUp for a while now.
I've been using it for a while. Yep.
I'm gonna leave a link in the description so you can follow his channel. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
So here you go, Brian. Special shout out since you have personally requested. So there it is.
Selfie. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Thank you very much. Just YouTube.
So could you first of all introduce yourself a little bit?
Omar from Kansas City, an old builder's house who tried to convert it from, renovate it actually. Yeah, so that was like my first SketchUp model. 2015.
Omar, 2015, started using SketchUp. Good deal.
All right.
I think the presentation went great, so I'm just headed out for dinner and I'll return to the hotel afterwards. Thank you for everyone who showed up to my presentation. I think it was alright. Hopefully people have enjoyed as well as found my presentation informative. Alright, last video of the day. I'm ready to crash, and the next scene will be next morning. Good morning, it's the next morning and I'm ready to check out from this room. About midday, all the schedule for Basecamp will be finished and there will be farewell lunch. And because there were a fair amount of goodies that was in the bag, I had a hard time fitting everything into the luggage because I don't want to carry another one or have to buy one. So I'm just gonna go back to the main event space and see what is going on there. Sessions and booths, more talking and networking. So let's go. I think I got everything, but last sweep of the room is always good. Okay, heavy luggage left in the car and back to the event so I can have some breakfast. So this is who's known as Tom.
Thomassen. I live in Norway. I got into SketchUp I got a job in an architecture office. I ended up stumbling into extensions and making my own extensions. So after a few years, SketchUp picked me up, and now I'm working for the extensibility team. I'm maintaining the API, helping developers make their own extensions. My first SketchUp model was a throwaway. So I got the plans for a cabin from my boss, and I just got on, modeled it. I probably spent 2 or 3 days getting all the details and all that. Reality of architecture hit me. It's always changing. So he asked me to change the roof pitch. So having actually used SketchUp before, I wasn't really aware of the necessity for groups components. Everything was a single mesh.
Yep, all stuck together.
I had no chance of changing that pitch. That was in 2007.
See you too.
Hello.
So she is Christina, and I always get this mixed up. Is it Enroth or Enroth?
Eneroth.
You can introduce yourself rather than me trying hard.
I'm a SketchUp extension developer. I've developed 65 extensions, I believe now, at elementary school. And I was introduced to SketchUp 5, I think it was. The first thing I drew was a green townhouse, and then I just started adding more and more houses and made it a town.
So this is my friends from London.
I'm Amrita Raja. I'm originally from Virginia, but now I'm a London-based architect.
And I'm Catherine Storr, and I'm originally from New York, but also living in London. We're here because we last year won the competition on Bob Borson's.
Bob runs a playhouse competition every year. Competition winners have their playhouse built, and then it's auctioned off for charity. And last year, SketchUp sponsored a grand prize, which our musical playhouse won. And Mark Harrison invited us to come here this week, so it's been good so far. So,
and even, I mean, it was amazing. There were woodworkers here. There were people who were using it for
Every sorts of
art forms, and yeah, it's been really fun and eye-opening.
I gotta say bye to these London friends, so hi and bye.
Back to London, bye.
Here is my friend Mark.
Sure, my name is Mark Harrison. I'm the product manager at SketchUp. Here with Joseph Kim at 3D Basecamp, which we're just wrapping up and saying goodbye. First SketchUp model I made was about 8 years ago. I was in grad school, actually I have an MBA. It was a new product development course, so the model was a product concept for a new pizza cutter. Where you could sort of like thunk down on the pizza, and then you could switch from like front view to like a hammer view and drive the blade through the pizza.
That is amazing. That's by far the most interesting piece ever of the answer.
I never made this thing, but it was I made the idea in SketchUp.
And what year was this, you said?
2011. Hasta luego, everybody.
So Basecamp is basically finished. And
Joseph.
so thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel if you want to continue watching these type of videos. And I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Bye.